Yo, this is Dova Blackhat Gaming. I do RPG games like Elder Scrolls and Fallout and many more. Subscribe to see more and enjoy the video.
I've not even been here for 5 minutes, and I've already laid eyes on a Daedric prince. I've not even been here for 5
This is a glorious day.
and I've already laid eyes on a
Farewell.
Daedric prince.
I expect this woe. I hope you're keeping well, champion. If not, perhaps I can rustle up a remedy for you. I don't know what he was thinking. Did he become corrupted before or after joining the Order? Maybe we'll never know. I just hope we're safe from anything like that in the future. Walk in Meridia's light.
Missing. I like it. It's quite the upgrade. Biggest bonus is it's not freezing all the time. I don't know how the Nords manage. Even with the amount of time I spent outside guarding the sanctum, I'm still not used to the temperature. If you ever fancy gifting me some furs, that's absolutely fine with me. It just feels like loss after loss these days, doesn't it? Still, let's stay optimistic and hope that this was the last of our bad luck. Especially now Meridia is watching over us again. Keep yourself safe.
Thank you for, well, everything. You've made my world brighter.
This is fine for now. But what will we do when the Malevolent come knocking at our door? This makes an interesting change from staying in a tent all day. I know of what she speaks, but perhaps not enough. It is common for the Daedra to welcome mortals into their realm, and in exchange they carry out tasks and assume unwavering loyalty. When I was aligned with those less ethically inclined, I knew an Ultima wizard who became obsessed with realms within Oblivion. He was certain he could find a way to mimic the essence of those who have visited these realms and take their place. If we could get you inside Molag Bal's pocket realm of Cold Harbor, you could search for a way to destroy it from the inside. Realms like the one Fire rules usually have simple ways to destroy them, but are so easy and outlandish that no one would think to do it. It's unlikely you would be able to just kill her, no. I'm sure she's thought of that. But if you can work out what's holding the fabric of the Pocket Realm together, I'm sure you could destroy that instead, collapsing it in on itself. But to get in there, I suppose it would be possible. I'm thinking if we could find someone who has entered Fire's Pocket Realm, we could trick Cold Harbor into thinking you were one of her disciples. As for finding someone who has entered the realm, frankly, I have no idea. However, if you were to bring them back here, I'm certain I could transfer their essence to yours, transporting you to Cold Harbor. It's a risk. It would almost certainly cause their mind to permanently collapse. But I'm sure you would be safe.
I think I can help here. I've overheard that one of Fia's top commanders has defected. Apparently the pressure was too much. Rumor has it that Fia is furious. She spread word to everyone that she wants him back. Last I had heard, they've even narrowed down his location.
Please don't tell us it's a cave in the back end of nowhere.
Actually, if the rumors are true, then he's hiding in Winterhold.
Wow.
Most likely with the
I
college.
still can't imagine that we set
He's a
foot
wood
in
elf.
snow elf
Funny
enclave.
sounding name.
The Forgotten
I think
Vale
it begins
was
with an
amazing.
O.
Well, it's our only lead. We have to follow it. Champion, head to Winterhold and see what you can find out. With any luck, you'll get there before anyone else. But just in case, take Marith with you. She seems to be fond of you and she's more than capable, especially if Bosmer tries to run. Now, if there are no questions, we all have plenty to do.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
I
Like
expect
said,
this war will keep
there's
me quite busy.
potential our
Tending
subject
to the
may
injured
cease
is
to
no
function.
easy job.
I wouldn't feel guilty. You have to be especially evil to reach the top of the ranks within the malevolent. I expect we'll be doing the world a favor.
Oh, I'm through feeling guilty, Garin. Do you think the barbarian who defiled the corpse of my daughter felt guilty?
Alara, I didn't mean...
It's fine. I just don't want to lose anyone else. Now let's get to work.
Alara has agreed to let me stay here until the conflict is over. I'll have to find some way to repay her.
There you are. Was beginning to think you forgot about me. Where are we going? Any wood elf in particular? I'm guessing this isn't just for fun. Yeah, I know. I was listening through the door. Sorry. I thought it would be less odd if I pretended I wasn't eavesdropping. So, you're going to enter Cold Harbor. Sounds risky. Even riskier to do it through someone else's mind. Not that you should be worried. Garin is the expert on these things. Or so I'm told. Sorry, I'm making this worse. Let's get going. Not a lot. From what I know, Meridia doesn't have them. She'd probably see it as a sign of hubris.
Daedric lords like Molag Bal and Menrunas Dagon lure in mortals with the promise of a better world. It's what keeps them loyal.
From what I know, they're dangerous, cold, and full of the worst kind of people in Tamriel. So, I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time. Well, my knowledge of Pocket Realms is limited. I only know what Garin has told me, and most of that wasn't too coherent. I know they're dangerous for those who aren't supposed to be there. The Daedra certainly don't take kindly to it. If I could come up with another way to destroy the Malevolent and believe I'm trying, I'd make sure this was our last option. Unfortunately, it's not. How do you feel about it? Spoken like a true hero. Like something out of a storybook. I'm glad to have met you. But there is the matter of kidnapping someone and destroying their mind. Necromancer or not, is that really the right thing to do? As cold as ice. Well, you're not wrong. I just hope we can all live with ourselves afterwards. Killing them is one thing, but destroying their mind whilst they're still alive? And not even Molag Bal could come up with that one. Farewell.
I expect this war will keep me quite busy. Tending to the injured is no easy job.
Alara, if you need anything, let me know. I'm happy to help any way I can. When I first joined, they appeared to be an alternative to the College of Winterhold. Those without much affinity for magic could find a place there. Well, that's what it used to be anyway. It was formed by rogue wizards from the Mages Guild in Cyrodiil after they banned necromancy. They intended to teach and practice the dark art freely, along with other aspects of magic. But recently, that's all changed. The Union has been taken over by Portellus, a pompous Imperial. Since assuming control, he has steered the Union to a much darker place. He's allowed Fia and her minions to corrupt those left in the Union with their new alliance. I'm glad I got out when I could. I don't know how it happened, but she had contracted vampirism. We caught it early. Thankfully, Alara cured her, and she's been able to move back home and out of those ruins.
Just you and me against the world now. Not that I'm complaining.
This is fine for now.
I thought you might have questions.
But
Go
what
ahead.
do we do when the malevolent come knocking at our door?
They're gifts given to mortals by Daedric lords, hosted inside their own realms. They're relatively independent from the Daedric lord themselves, but of course they still hold authority over the domain. As for destroying one, I'd recommend speaking with Garen. He is likely better informed than I. Champion, you know as well as I do that this is for the good of Tamriel. If the malevolent are able to seize power, they will be able to unleash legions of undead upon this world. Regardless of whether it is the only way, it is the only way open to us. We must take this path. I understand that you are hesitant. I promise you, I would not allow Garen to transport you if I did not have faith that he will keep you safe. You are the champion of Meridia, vanquisher of the unnatural evils of this world. There's no one better suited for this than you. Keep yourself safe.
This makes an interesting change from staying in a tent all day. Comfortable? No. But I have done far worse, just not in recent times. If Alara deems it necessary, then I will make it so. It is likely the only way. It's hard to say what it will look like once you're inside. Daedric lords often influence the realm based on who the realm is for. It's unlikely you'll remain hidden for long, so you might need to do some damage quickly, or perhaps Fire will entertain you. Who can say? It's likely Fire will have her people there with her. If she does, perhaps you can look to sow seeds of discontent, trick them into helping you. I'm sure they will have some inside information on what is keeping the realm upheld, and you can use that knowledge to destroy it. As soon as the realm begins collapsing, I'll pull you straight out. You have my word. Keep yourself safe.
Hey, thanks again for everything. You made the world a better place. For me.
You need anything, ask. It's the least I can do after what you're doing for us. It's certainly bigger than the Sanctum. More to protect. But that's fine. If it's a fight these necromancers want, I say let them come. I'll be ready. Well, now we know why Meridia didn't speak to us for such a long time. Velteth was playing with fire. Glad to see he got burned. Nice job, champion. Walk in Meridia's light.
My duty remains the same. I will keep this order safe. We are right on the opposite side of Skyrim. Hopefully the necromancers won't follow us here. I'll have to scout the area some more, but being neighbors to Stendarr's beacon can only be a good thing. It's such a disappointment. Velteth has only furthered our resolve, and I will stop at nothing to protect this order from further breaches. Unknowingly, the malevolent has sparked a fire in us that will take us all the way to victory in this war. Keep yourself safe.
I'd say sorry, but that was definitely your fault.
You know, you're like a fine wine. The more of you I drink in, the better I feel.
What now, Archmage?
You going to do some exciting admin and paperwork? Ooh, I can't wait.
This will be my first time inside college. It's not as I was expecting.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care
Actually,
what she told you.
I don't know
It's
what I
all
was expecting.
lies.
Maybe more things to
Until
be
next
floating?
time.
We should check the dormitories first. If he's not there, then I'm sure we can find out where he is.
Hold there! This area's off limits. The Archmage. Forgive me, I didn't realize. Please, go about your business.
Did you just say you're the Archmage? How in Meridia's name did I not know that? Why didn't you tell me? I feel like one of the first things you should do when you greet someone is tell them you're the Archmage.
There's so much magicka
Start
that I
with the
can
greeting,
feel here.
Then exchange names.
It's great.
Followed by, just so you know, I'm the Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I'm glad you asked me along. Guard duty gets pretty boring.
Where did the egg go? What was inside?
So, does the note say where he's gone? From one frozen city to another. We'd better get there before the Malevolent do. I'm not sure what they do to deserters, but I can't imagine it's good. He'll probably be better off with us and our mind-numbing magic. When I was a child, my father would tell me stories about Winterhold and Dawnstar. He was quite the traveler before having me. He was quite the storyteller. He could have been a bard. Well, the literature part anyway. His singing voice left a lot to be desired. I suppose I didn't mind so much when I was a child. His stories are part of what inspired me to come to Skyrim. This province was always his favorite.
Thank you for, well, everything. You've made my world brighter.
I'm warning.
All
You're
right,
mine.
let's do this.
That's your best, huh? Do your worst. Damn you!
I've got you in my sights.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
there any way you'd rather spend the day than drinking honey brew mead?
This doesn't look good, but they must be close by. This blood is still fresh. I've got your back. Let's get there before any more damage is done.
Two wenches, friend. Why's that? The Meads won't argue your ear off about which one should go
Hail,
first.
friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me. You've never had a taste of sweet honey brew? Why, it's only the finest mead outside of Sovngarde. Its sweetness is like a fair maiden's kiss on a starry night. And it's got enough kick to put a frost troll on his hind quarters. But enough talk. Come, won't you share a drink with me and my companions? Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your... well, your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Mike wishes you well. Mike is very practical. He has no need for mysticism.
I'm glad we're together.
Mike does not remember his childhood. Perhaps he never had one. Nords are so serious about beards. So many beards. Mike thinks they wish they had glorious manes like Khajiit. Mike is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
Batter. Drunker.
Back away if you know what's good for you. Oh, well, you've done that now. I'll just, be on my way. Who exactly are you? Why should I trust you? Oh, you did. Truthfully, I didn't expect anyone to care enough to come looking. Well, lead the way. But I warn you, if you try anything, I'll destroy you faster than you can say treachery. Oh, just a disagreement with some old friends. Nothing to concern yourself about. How about you mind your own business, and I'll mind mine? I haven't started asking you inane questions, have I?
Seems like you were in a really sticky situation, friend. Thank goodness we got here when we did.
Yes, what a lucky coincidence. Almost too much of a coincidence.
Just say thank you and be quiet. You just worry about leading the way back to the fort. I'll watch over our friend here.
Ah, you're back.
Where in Oblivion have you taken me?
Funny you should mention Oblivion. That's where you'll be taking us. Cold Harbor, specifically.
Just you and me against the world now. Not that I'm complaining.
Cold Harbor or fires.
The good thing about moving to this fort is that it's so big.
And that's good enough
Everyone
for
has to help
us.
me clean it.
Don't even think about running.
Do you know who I am, girl? I am Orphelos, defiler of the dead, destroyer of souls, and the deadliest.
Enough!
Champion, I have made the necessary preparations. When you're ready, speak with me.
This is the part where you get on your knees.
Oh, I'm sure.
Champion, do you mind if we talk before you go?
This is fine for now, but what will we do when the Malevolent comes?
Hey, so before you head off to Cold Harbor... Yeah, thanks for asking. I just wanted to say, be careful. You're the bravest person I've ever met. And Skyrim would be a lot worse off if you didn't come back. And so would I. Well, that's what friends are for, right? I've gone through a lot of loss in my life. I'd hate to go through more. Especially when you're just starting to grow on me. Now go take that bitch down. For all of us.
This makes an interesting change from staying in a tent all day. Look, you might feel a slight pinch, but if I cast it right, hopefully it won't be anything more than that. I've been doing some research, and these pocket realms seem to be relatively fragile. I'm sure if you can trigger the right thing, it should bring down the entire realm. Just be careful. We have no idea what kind of power fire has there. Stand still for me. We don't want any unnecessary complications. Well, that's the first part done. Gods forgive us. Now, champion, please hold still. This is a complicated incantation. I'll pull you out of the realm as soon as you've done the job.
This is the victory we need, champion. Do whatever you can to destroy that dark place. My heart goes with you.
Moment of truth.
Welcome to Cold Harbor. The Dark Master has been expecting you. This way, please. Please do not deviate. The Dark Master has this realm firmly under her control. No sense in going against the grain. You'll need to engage with her at some point. Why delay the inevitable? Please don't attempt to speak to the other Dremora. They struggle to comprehend your presence here.
What are you looking at?
Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the bell icon. See you all on the next video. Enjoy life and stay.